Hello, it is Thursday. It's Tennille, your Cloth Nappy Doctor, and the weekend is so close. I gotta say, I'm hanging out for it. This little fella's back again, Mr. Barnaby. And for those who don't know Mr. Barnaby, this fella went around the USA with me last October now. It's nearly 6 months, I can't believe it. And he followed me around and he visited Las Vegas and New York and where else did I go? Raleigh, and there's another one, Hawaii. Although we didn't stay very long in Hawaii because I had to get back for Abigail. But he followed me around and he interviewed many of the suppliers that we have here at AppleCheeks, which was an absolute hoot. It was wonderful. And all those videos are coming up on YouTube now. They're all within the Cloth Nappy Doctor chats group. So if you want to go have a look for the interviews with Bummies, Funky Fluff, Rumparooz, AppleCheeks, Jellystone, I got done. So if you want to go have a look, they're all in the group. You can go see us talk about stuff. So Barnaby's back this month because it's the 1st of February. He's back because in the group we're doing the animal ABC of animals, or animals ABC, and Barnaby's come, and I thought that was very appropriate for him to come back and have some fun with us. So if you want to win some prizes, have some giggles, a bit of snort, we're doing the ABCs of animals for reusable products. So you can do your cloth nappies and show off your really fabulous prints. But today is the letter A. And we've had a frog look-alike urinal come up and a frog take your temperature sticker on your head. It's reusable. That's the criteria. It must be reusable. So yes, if you want to join us this month for ABCs of animals, come along. Alrighty. Where is everybody? Doesn't matter. I can add it to myself. You do it when you're a mother to your children. They're usually not listening. Alright, so today we're going to chat about pocket cloth nappies. So bye-bye. Bye. He's going to go over here. Pocket cloth nappies. So yesterday we did all in 2, and the day before that we did all in 1s. So today we're going to talk about pocket cloth nappies. They are the first MCN to come out that is, you know, with the one size pocket, and they're really popular. You can get them. They're so easy to access pockets, and they're really good. Some parents don't like them because you've got to stuff a pocket. So I'll show you what a pocket nappy is. Let me see what I've got here. So this is the Baby Beehinds pocket. And a pocket nappy, very, very complicated. I think I'll put this down a bit so you can see. Very, very complicated. The nappy has a pocket. I think it's one of the most obvious, besides flats, one of the most obvious pocket nappy styles that has been named. So it's got a pocket. And inside your pocket goes your absorbency. It's really that simple. Now, pocket cloth nappies rock because they are so simple. So there's your Baby Beehinds stuffed, ready to go. Easy. They're really good. But what would you look for in a pocket cloth nappy? So I'll go through some of the different brands we have at AppleCheeks, so you can see how they differ and what you might want to look for in a pocket. So what's great about a pocket cloth nappy is they come in one size. There's not many sized, however AppleCheeks do that, and they've come out with a one size. The majority are one size nappies. You can get Velcro, you can get snap, you can get anything. For your inserts, you can get everything from microfiber up to heavy grade bamboo. What you want you can do. But the benefits of a pocket is because it doesn't snap in like an all-in-two, you can stuff this pocket with other brands' inserts. So this is a Funky Fluff. So for some reason your insert for your Baby Beehinds taking forever to dry, you can stuff it with a Funky Fluff and you're ready to go. May not sit as nicely, but it's still going to work, and that's going to work. There you go. That will work fine. You can stuff it. You can stuff it with your pre-folds. You can stuff it with your flats. Anything. Only make sure if you do have a brand like Rumparooz, make sure, which is microfiber, don't put it on top of the pocket. So you can do it for bamboo, hemp, cottons, but don't do it for microfiber, because microfiber against baby's bottom is going to cause really nasty rashes because it's so good at drawing moisture away from the skin, including their natural oils, which then means you end up with a very bad rash and a very cranky baby. That's a pocket. It's so simple. So I'll go through the different brands that we have, which is similar to some other brands, but these ones we love. And I'm also going to jump in there and talk about the cheap cloth nappies and what they are and how they differ to these brands, which are pockets, and why these ones can give you more value for money. Okay, so I'll also have a chat about that. So if you come on, say hello, share the video so people know they can learn about their pocket cloth nappies. Alrighty, so Baby Beehinds, theirs is a very simple design. It has been, they redesigned it about 2 years ago. I don't think there's many of the old ones left actually. The old ones had the elastic sewn onto the lining, okay, which formed a different type of edge here. Now it's an enclosed elastic and it's a suede cloth on top. The pocket is at the back of the nappy with some nice wider elastic here, which helps with those poo explosions. So instead of the poo explosions, only got that much elastic to get through. This one's a little bit more. And the pocket isn't too far down, it's just up here and a nice flap. They come with heaps of bamboo. So you get your rectangle, which is great, and then you also get a tri-fold. Now the beauty of getting two inserts with this is you can customize the absorbency. So sometimes in an all-in-one, you've got all that absorbency, you can't change how much is in there, and sometimes the nappy can be a little bit bulkier on a newborn. But for the Baby Beehinds in the beginning days, you just need this one or this one, although this one's still quite thirsty for a newborn. So you get two changes. So your cover is always going to dry much faster because your absorbency is taken out. While these are drying, you can reuse your cover with your second insert. Save yourself some money. I know I'm terrible. Shouldn't be a businesswoman. Alrighty, so that's your smaller rectangle in there. There we go. I haven't stuffed a pocket for a while. There you go, and that's your newborn setting. So Baby Beehinds advise about 4 kilos. Usually one size is about 4 kilos. And you can snap it over and come quite far over for a little waist on the one side. Little legs. Look at that. So remember with the one size on newborns, you've got all that material that you've got to stuff in and get in there. So it's going to be a little bit more bulky. But you get a little waist and little legs. And then as Bob gets older, you add in more absorbency using both. There you go. So that's Baby Beehinds with their bamboo. Who shall I show next? Well, you got Funky Fluff, who are an all-in-2 pocket. They call it an all-in-3. The all-in-one part, you still got to take the absorbency off or pull it out of the pocket. So it's really an all-in-2 pocket. So the Funky Fluff, you can choose. If you want to use it as an all-in-2, you can. If you want to use it as a pocket, you can as well. So their inserts can be stuffed in the pocket. And when you're choosing a pocket, it's about choosing your lining. So Baby Beehinds have the suede cloth. Funky Fluff have their bamboo or AWJ, athletic wicking jersey. That is going to catch on soon, I swear. There you go. And again, Funky Fluff come with the 2 inserts, so you can 2 changes for newborns, because you're really going to use 1. Easy, because this will dry a lot faster than the inserts. Funky Fluff is 1 size. And something to think about, do you want, so Baby Beehinds has got single row of fastening, you can see. Funky Fluff have 2 rows of fastening. 2 rows. Okay, that means if you've got a bub with a fat legs and a skinny waist, or a skinny legs and a fat waist, or I don't know, if they're, you know, around 6 to 9 months, they get a really weird shape. You can put the snaps on an angle to get a tighter waist. That's the bonus, and a bit of a firmer fit. So sometimes we like, I don't know, I like a thick elastic on my pants, a wide elastic. Might be a bit grandma-y, but who cares? Instead of a thin. Neither are better than the other. It's just a feature. So that is your Funky Fluff. I've got a basket to clean up later. Rumparooz are a fabulous nappy. So they have, this is their tuxedo. Oh, they didn't put the sticker, oh, there it is. Tux. So it's got pinstripe on it. How sophisticated would that be on a little boy's butt? Okay, good snaps. Okay, so the Rumparooz have their patented inner gusset, so it's a double gusset nappy. It's lined with micro chamois. So if you remember, Baby Beehinds was suede cloth, Funky Fluff was an AWJ, and this one is micro chamois. Now, if you notice with all the ones I've done, they've all got nice big pockets. Now some brands, one brand did have a very narrow pocket through the groin. It's a pain in the butt, okay, because you can't get your hand through. Some brands will have a pocket this end and this end. The AppleCheeks previous training pants had a pocket in their training pants with it either end, because it was very narrow through the groin, and then you sort of slide it through. Just be aware, if it is narrow, you've got to do a bit of this shimmying up, and then you've got to put your hand in the other side and pull it through. Just think about how you want to stuff a pocket. So Rumparooz is 1 size, and I chose the wrong colour to try and show you the 1 size. It's 4 rise settings, and this one has double row of snaps as well at the top. Their standard comes in Australia, we're trying to get them to allow us to do the bamboo, is microfiber. And I'm going to come back to this later, the microfiber. This must go in the pocket. Rumparooz must go in the pocket. We love these on our boys. They just sit really nicely. They're a lovely nappy. They feel good. Really nice PUL. Alright, so you get 2. Their soakers are unique. You get a little diagram on the box to show you newborn, bit older, girl, boy, and where to snap them up and down. So it's a little bit different. Takes some of the guesswork out for you, which is always good. Alrighty. The last one I want to show you is sized pockets. Now, AppleCheeks do a sized option, but also a 1 size. So their 1 sized fits nicely between their size 1 and size 2. So there's their 1 size, and they have a double row of snaps as well, and elastics at the front. Some nappies don't have elastic at the front, so the double row of snaps comes in handy. Baby Beehinds don't. Some do, some don't. Do you need it? I think it's one of those features that you find out if you need or not. So they got elastic all around. It's got the ruffles, so they're not an enclosed elastic like the Baby Beehinds. Theirs come with a bamboo tri-fold, which you fold in different ways depending on what sizing you put the nappy on. So on the really little one, little newborn, I just shared a picture the other day of a little one. I know, I need another child. Alright, so snap down. Now the insert's a rectangle, it's not a square. So for newborn, you fold it on the longest side to have the shortest length and then put that in the pocket. Again, the AppleCheeks pockets are nice and big, so great for dads. Okay, it's not just going to be you sitting there stuffing the pockets. Okay, and then that goes in. Now, with AppleCheeks pockets, they're quite unique in that if you have an agitating washing machine, you don't need to empty the pocket. Just take the poo off, but the pocket's placed, and you shouldn't get poo in the pocket. It seems to be concerned, but I have never had this issue with Abigail. She uses the bigger ones. Because it sits up here, by the time you've put it in, it's about the same position, and I'll snap this down, as the Baby Beehinds. So the pocket just fits. It sits in exactly the same spot. So I haven't had this issue. So look at me go. So there you go. Yeah, so it sits in the same spot. I suppose you want to make sure that under bit is flat, and then this one comes up. There you go. Anyway, so then you put it in the washing machine, and it does its thing, and then it goes round, and then it falls out. I was holding it. Anyway, alright, that's the idea. Okay. So AppleCheeks come in size. This is their newborn, or size 1. It fits a little bit longer than most newborn nappies, and you use the same insert, and you also use this insert in their size 2s. They do a 3-ply, and that's good for their size 3s, and they've just done a really big, thick and thirsty one for their size 4s. Check this out. Can I do it the right way for you? Yes. So this is a size 4, so for those who have special needs, bubs or bubs are a bit later, or nighttime nappies, to say you have a big weir, they've got a bigger one, and that's their little newborn. They're huge, but they're so good. We've been using ours for Abby. No issues whatsoever. I'm thoroughly impressed, and if any suppliers have actually worked with me, they know I'm a little bit picky. But you can see the difference in size. Same concept, same insert, same pocket. But yeah, so that's a pocket nappy. But to stuff a AppleCheeks, Amy showed me this at the when I did the interview in Las Vegas. You put it on your like that. I wonder if you can do it with the Baby Beehinds, and you just put it in like you're serving somebody, and then there you go. Pop it in, nice and flat. Done. And pop it on bub. Look at that. Awesome. Okay, so a lot of questions we get, and there's always a lot of information, so I'm going to move on to which can sometimes turn into a controversial topic. Cheap cloth nappies. So the ones you see on eBay, the ones you might see in Gumtree, the ones you see elsewhere, there's a lot of questions about why am I paying $9 for this one? And I have one to show people. Oh, there it is. Why am I paying $9 for this one? Seriously. But then, you know, a Baby Beehinds is $34, I think now. Why am I paying $9 for that and $34 for Baby Beehinds? It's all in the absorbency and the materials. The designs are pretty similar. You're also, you know, there's a whole business, Australian business, you know, all that side of it. You know, they know who the manufacturers are. There's also that whole discussion. I'm not going there with it because it just causes, and I'm not for that. I'm for cloth on bums. At the end of the day, as the Cloth Nappy Doctor, I'm for cloth on bums. If you buy this one, the cheap nappies, fabulous. You have bought the cloth nappy. I think it's fantastic. But I want you to be aware of what you're getting for your money. That's what I want you to be aware of. Generally, so I usually buy one every 2 years to see how they change from a couple of different companies or overseas, just to experience it for you guys to see and I haven't seen it improve in terms of what you get. So this was $9, I think. It's basic. The pocket's usually up the top. It's enclosed elastic. The materials are usually cheaper with the suede cloth and the PUL, and I'll show you how they're different. I'll show you the Baby Beehinds. But it's the absorbency I want to show you. So this is what you get. And sometimes they talk about 6 layers or 9 layers or 12 layers. It is one microfiber insert, and this one has 2 layers, which I thought was a selling point. It's thin. It's really thin. That would be good enough for a newborn. You're not going to get anywhere with a kid past about 6 weeks. So with your Baby Beehinds and your AppleCheeks and your Rumparooz, so I'll show you what you get with the Rumparooz. This is microfiber, yes, but it's a higher quality. It's a denser fabric, and you get, so that's what you get compared to that insert. There's a huge difference. So in buying the cheaper ones, you're getting less absorbency. And in the Baby Beehinds, you get your bamboo booster. I don't care what brand you use. I sell these because I think they're great. Right? So there's your absorbency. It's trimmer than microfiber. But a lot of parents love the patterns on these too. And there are some great patterns. Fabulous patterns. Nothing to consider is the PUL is usually a thin layer. So you can see that through. Baby Beehinds, they use a double PUL, so you can't see the pattern through. It's a lot thicker, which helps with leakage protection. So some parents grab these to get started, and then you generally have to buy another booster. So we get lots of queries as I've bought these, but now they're leaking, and it's only been a couple of weeks. You need more boosting, okay? And by the time you buy another booster, sometimes it's about $10. That $9 nappy is now $19. And as you add more boosting, change things, add things, it usually works out to about the same price as a full-time pack if you bought that. So just all I want is you to be aware of what you're getting. Look at the absorbency. For any pocket, if you're going to spend $30 on a pocket nappy, because it is a basic design, it's one of the first designs, you want your absorbency. You don't want just that. You also don't want the inability to not be able to customize your absorbency. So if you're going to pay $30 for a pocket cloth nappy, you want to be able to customize it. So your Rumparooz, your Baby Beehinds, okay, you want to be able to make sure you get that customization because you're paying for it. You need it. Yeah. That's all I really want to say. Some people have great success with the cheap nappies. Some people have dismal success. What you're going to have, I don't know. But if that's how you get started, get started. Just get started. Go for it. Being aware you will have to add more absorbency as you go along. That's what I want you to be aware of. Alrighty. So, pocket cloth nappies. I think they should be in your stash. Oh, I should also say, like the all-in-two, forgot this important bit, you can put it on the cover, your inserts on the cover as well, as long as it's not microfiber. No, I did say that before. As long as it's not microfiber. You can use it like an all-in-two. We talked about that yesterday. Okay, so AppleCheeks talks about the all-in-two. The idea is that it's not a pre-fold and it's not a flat. It's just the inserts you can place on top, in the cover or on top. That's it. Alrighty, so come across and join me. And Barnaby, I miss him. He was so much fun to travel with. Come and join me in the Cloth Nappy Doctor's chats group. We're going to do a letter a day. There's prizes to be won. Baby Beehinds, Funky Fluff, Bummies, and AppleCheeks are sponsoring. So there's prizes from all of those. Yeah, come have some fun. Come have a chat. In the group, we are, because it's the 1st of Feb, everything gets free. It's all new and exciting. There's new competition. You know, you can only link to it from the group. And we're going to be doing an AMA next week, I think, on larger cloth nappies. And the week after that, I think we're going to do another AMA on pre-folds, flats, and covers. So if you've been thinking about pre-folds, flats, and covers, come join us. It'll be a whole lot more in depth than what I'm going to do next week. So tomorrow I'll do fitted cloth nappies, so a short little video here again on fitted cloth nappies. And then Monday and Tuesday next week I'll do flats and pre-folds and their covers. And then I will do whatever you want me to do. There you go. Well, enjoy your lunch. Have fun. I'm off to work again with Barnaby. I love Barnaby. And let me know below if you've got pockets in your stash. Alrighty. Thursday! It's Happy Thursday. Oh my God. Okay, it's nearly the weekend. Alright, bye!